Dawn broke over the city, and Kofi had butterflies in his stomach. He adjusted his blazer and looked in the mirror one last time before heading out to represent his school, West Ridge High, in the most prestigious academic competition of the year. Winning this wasn't just a personal goal, it was a chance to prove himself to his family and community. As he entered the auditorium, his gaze fell on a girl in a maroon blazer, her eyes sharp with determination. She was from East Hills Academy, their biggest rival. Amara felt a similar rush. Known for her fierce intellect and quick wit, she was used to the weight of expectations from her family and school. But today, something felt different. The moment she caught Kofi's eye, she felt an odd sense of recognition, a rare understanding that only someone who shared her drive and ambitions could have. Their competition wasn't just academic, it was personal, and the tension in the room thickened. The competition began, and Kofi and Amara quickly emerged as the top contenders. Their respective schools cheered them on, but the rivalry between East Hills and West Ridge added an intense pressure. Kofi's strategy was straightforward: outsmart his competitors without letting nerves show. Amara, however, was laser-focused, her every answer cutting through the silence with precision. Between rounds, they exchanged glances, a silent acknowledgement of each other's skill. As Kofi answered a particularly tough question, Amara couldn't help but admire his confidence. By the end of the day, they were tied, the competition suspended until the next morning. Walking out, they found themselves side by side, their shared ambition creating an unspoken bond neither could ignore. Kofi and Amara meet again the next morning before the competition resumes. This time, they talk briefly about their strategies and mutual respect. Despite the rivalry, they realize they have much in common, especially a passion for uplifting their communities. A small seed of friendship is planted. The competition reaches its peak with a tie-breaking round. Kofi and Amara push each other to the limit, and while Amara narrowly wins, both gain admiration from their schools and communities. They leave the competition as friends, a spark of respect deepening into curiosity. After the competition, Kofi reaches out to Amara to discuss a project idea to help their communities. Amara, thrilled by the chance to make a difference, agrees. They decide to create a tutoring program for underprivileged students in both of their neighborhoods. Kofi's family is pleased with his friendship with Amara, especially given her academic reputation, but they caution him not to lose focus on his own goals. Amara's family, however, worries about her spending time with a boy from a rival school and pressures her to avoid distractions. Kofi and Amara launch the tutoring program and find joy in seeing students benefit from their help. However, balancing the program with their studies, social lives, and family expectations becomes challenging, and tensions begin to arise. Kofi and Amara's differing perspectives on managing the tutoring program lead to a disagreement. Amara believes they should expand faster, while Kofi suggests taking things slower to ensure quality. Both are frustrated but realize they must find a compromise to continue working together. Reflecting on their argument, Kofi and Amara meet up to discuss their goals and clear the air. They apologize and reaffirm their shared vision, agreeing to take small steps to grow the program. The tension softens, and their friendship grows stronger. Rumors of their closeness start spreading in both schools, and their peers begin teasing them about their relationship. Under the weight of constant gossip, Kofi and Amara start questioning the nature of their friendship and whether there's more to it than they initially realized. Kofi invites Amara to a local cultural event, wanting to take a break from their responsibilities. They enjoy the night together, laughing and sharing stories, and both feel an undeniable connection growing. However, they are unsure how to navigate these new feelings. Kofi's parents, who have heard rumors of his friendship with Amara, warn him about distractions. Amara faces similar scrutiny, especially from her father, who has high expectations for her. They both feel torn between family loyalty and following their hearts. Kofi and Amara admit their feelings for each other, deciding to take things slowly and not let their relationship interfere with their goals. They share a quiet moment, promising to support one another as they balance school, family, and their community project. They deepen their relationship, learning to trust and rely on one another. The tutoring program flourishes as they find ways to encourage each other and inspire the students they mentor, turning their friendship into a supportive partnership. As the program gains attention, it also attracts skeptics from both communities. Some criticize Kofi and Amara for their partnership, citing their school rivalry as a reason they shouldn't work together. This backlash shakes their confidence but strengthens their resolve. Despite the criticism, Kofi and Amara continue their work, receiving encouragement from students and parents who benefit from the program. They start to see the impact they are making, which motivates them to press on, even in the face of disapproval. Kofi's and Amara's families begin voicing concerns that their dedication to the program is affecting their academic performance. They are pressured to limit their involvement, but Kofi and Amara are determined to make a difference, leading to increased tension at home. To escape the stress, Kofi and Amara find a quiet spot in a park where they can relax and talk freely. They reassure each other, sharing their hopes and fears about the future and finding solace in each other's company. The new school semester brings more academic challenges, making it harder for Kofi and Amara to balance their studies, family expectations, and the tutoring program. They struggle to maintain their grades while keeping the program running. The stress takes a toll on their relationship, leading to a heated argument. Kofi feels Amara is too focused on the program, while Amara accuses him of losing sight of their shared dream. They part ways in frustration, both questioning if they can make things work. After a period of silence, Kofi and Amara reflect on their relationship and ambitions. Realizing that they need to communicate better and work as a team, they both reach out and apologize, rekindling their bond and resolving to handle challenges together. After mending their relationship, they reach out to community leaders for support, hoping to grow the tutoring program sustainably. Encouraged by this help, they feel their vision for the future becoming more achievable. The annual academic competition is announced again, sparking a sense of nostalgia and excitement in both. They decide to compete, inspired by their shared growth over the past year, and see the competition as a chance to prove their individual progress. As they train for the competition, Kofi and Amara continue to support each other, even though they are competing. Their respect for one another grows, and they feel proud of how far they've come since their first encounter. The day of the competition arrives, and they perform exceptionally well, showcasing their talents and dedication. While they are no longer rivals but friends and partners, their individual successes still feel deeply satisfying. After the competition, both Kofi and Amara celebrate their achievements with friends and family. Though they were on opposite teams, they see this as a victory for both, and the event marks a high point in their journey together. Their relationship continues to grow, with Kofi and Amara becoming inseparable. They learn to navigate the pressures of school, family, and community together, building a strong foundation of trust and mutual understanding. As graduation approaches, Kofi and Amara discuss their future plans. Kofi dreams of studying economics to better understand community needs, while Amara hopes to go into medicine, inspired by her desire to help those around her. As college application season approaches, Kofi and Amara begin to feel the pressure of choosing separate paths. Though their ambitions align, the possibility of attending different schools looms, casting uncertainty on their future together. Kofi's dream school offers him a scholarship, while Amara's acceptance into a top medical program is bittersweet. They discuss their options, wondering if their relationship can survive long distance. They decide that no matter what, they'll support each other's dreams. Before they part ways for college, Kofi and Amara make a heartfelt promise to continue their work for the community, even if from afar. They vow to come back and expand their tutoring program into a foundation someday. Their new college lives are exhilarating but lonely. Between adjusting to new classes and surroundings, they struggle to maintain their connection. Frequent calls and letters keep them close, but they feel the strain of distance. Both encounter new people and friendships, with classmates expressing interest in them. Though tempted, Kofi and Amara's bond remains strong. Their commitment to each other and their shared goals keeps them faithful. A misunderstanding over missed calls and social media leads to their first long-distance argument. Though hurt, they resolve their issues, realizing they need to improve communication to keep their relationship strong. Amara receives news that the tutoring program is struggling without their leadership, with participation dwindling. They feel a renewed responsibility and begin brainstorming ways to support the program from a distance. Kofi and Amara launch an online tutoring initiative, rallying college friends to help mentor the students they left behind. This virtual expansion breathes life into the program, proving their dedication to their community. During winter break, Kofi and Amara reunite in their hometown, feeling closer than ever. They spend time together and visit the tutoring program, where they are warmly welcomed by the students they continue to inspire. Their families remind them of traditional expectations, subtly encouraging them to focus on their individual futures. They begin feeling the weight of family obligations and societal pressures, causing tension between their ambitions and commitments. Returning to college, Kofi and Amara face even more demanding courses, making it hard to keep up with their tutoring initiative. Yet, they continue to support each other, knowing their sacrifices will pay off in the long run. Amara starts questioning whether their relationship can survive the obstacles, and Kofi, too, wonders if they are holding each other back. They have a difficult conversation about their future, afraid to admit their fears but determined to stay together. Assure one another, they decide to keep their bond strong by sharing weekly letters, recounting their experiences and plans for the future. The letters deepen their connection, rekindling their commitment. Both excel in their studies, achieving top marks in their fields. This academic success brings them a sense of accomplishment, but it also widens the gap between their current lives and their shared past. They are offered prestigious internships, Kofi in a non-profit organization focused on economic development, and Amara in a medical research institute. They celebrate each other's success, even as they recognize these paths may further separate them. They entrust the tutoring program to a group of dedicated volunteers in their community, empowering others to lead. It's difficult to let go, but they realize this will allow the program to grow beyond them. With graduation approaching, Kofi and Amara face big decisions. They discuss post-graduation plans, wondering if they should return home together to fulfill their promise or continue exploring opportunities independently. They decide to return home, feeling a deep pull to their roots. They are excited yet apprehensive about balancing their individual careers with their shared mission to uplift their community. Kofi and Amara are greeted with open arms by their community. The students they mentored are now older, and many have gone on to succeed academically, thanks to the tutoring program. Their efforts have had a lasting impact. Using their savings and the support of local leaders, they establish a community center offering resources for education, health, and career guidance. It's their way of fulfilling the promise they made years ago. Funding the community center proves challenging. They apply for grants, hold fundraisers, and reach out to sponsors, but financial strain begins to take a toll. Despite setbacks, they press on, driven by their shared purpose. Their families grow increasingly concerned about their financial sacrifices, suggesting they focus on more stable careers. Kofi and Amara feel torn between their family's wishes and their commitment to the center. Kofi and Amara find comfort in one another, realizing that their partnership gives them strength to face challenges. Together, they reaffirm their dedication to the center and to each other, renewing their sense of purpose. Their community center becomes a safe haven for young people, inspiring new leaders who wish to follow in Kofi and Amara's footsteps. Their dream of empowering others finally begins to take shape on a larger scale. Kofi proposes to Amara at the community center, surrounded by the people they've dedicated their lives to helping. Amara, overwhelmed with emotion, says yes. Their shared journey reaches a beautiful milestone. They prepare for their wedding while managing the community center, balancing their personal and professional lives. Friends, family, and community members all pitch in, creating a celebration that honors their shared journey. Kofi and Amara's wedding day is filled with joy, love, and the warmth of their community. Surrounded by friends and family, they pledge to continue their work together, building a future based on their shared values and dreams. With newfound support from the community, they decide to expand their center, adding workshops on financial literacy, health education, and job skills. They feel their vision growing, fueled by the dreams of the people they serve. News of their work spreads, and they are invited to speak at conferences, sharing their journey and inspiring others. Their impact reaches beyond their community, and they realize their story resonates with people everywhere. Kofi and Amara begin mentoring young couples who share a passion for community service, hoping to pass on their wisdom. They take pride in guiding others through the same struggles they once faced. Reflecting on their journey, they are grateful for the challenges and triumphs that led them here. Their love has endured and grown through every hardship, and their commitment to each other and their community is stronger than ever. Years later, Kofi and Amara Center thrives, and their story inspires generations. They watch as young leaders continue their work, knowing they've created something lasting. Their legacy, built on love, dedication, and shared dreams, will live on for years to come.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.